Hey there, amazing educators. Welcome back to Classroom Compass, the podcast dedicated to helping you navigate the exciting world of teaching. I'm Teacher Gay.
And I'm Miss Pam. Thanks, Teacher Gay. It's great to be here and chat about something so crucial for effective teaching: learner needs and needs analysis.
Absolutely, Miss Pam. When we talk about learner needs, we're really talking about the core of what makes a course successful. It's not just about what we want to teach, but what our students actually need to learn. Exactly. Think about it like this. Every student comes into our classroom with a unique profile. They have a certain age, a particular level of understanding, specific interests, and often very clear reasons for learning. If we ignore these, we're essentially teaching in the dark. That's where needs analysis comes in. It's the process of figuring out those individual and collective needs. It's like being a detective for student success, gathering clues to build the best possible learning experience. So, how do we actually do a needs analysis? It can be as formal or as informal as your context allows. On the more formal side, you might use something like a multiple choice computer test at the beginning of the year, or even short, focused oral interviews. These can really dig deep into a student's learning history and their specific goals. But don't feel like you always need a big, elaborate system. Often the most powerful insights come from more friendly and informal approaches. The first day chat, just have a natural conversation with your class. Ask them directly, what do you hope to achieve in this course? Or what's one thing you're really hoping to get better at? Syllabus prioritization. On the first day, you could present the main goals or topics you plan to cover. Then ask students to prioritize them. For a language class, this might be, do you need English for travel, for social media, or for future jobs? This helps them see the relevance, and it helps you tailor the content. Quick questionnaires. These are fantastic. A simple handout or an online form with questions like, what kinds of class activities do you genuinely enjoy? Like group projects, debates, quiet reading, watching videos? Which language skill do you feel you need to develop most? Like speaking fluently, understanding fast conversations, writing strong essays? Do you prefer working individually, with a partner, or in a bigger group? Would you rather listen to me teach or jump into hands-on group work? I love those questions, Miss Pam. They're so practical. Another great informal approach is simply get to know you conversations. Just chat about their hobbies, their favorite movies, what's going on in the news, or even what they don't like. Keep a mental or actual note of these things. You'd be amazed how many fantastic lesson topics can emerge from a casual conversation. And a pro tip after asking these questions, have students compare their answers in pairs or small groups. This isn't just about collecting data, it helps build a sense of shared community in the class and gets them talking right away. It's huge, Teacher Gay. First, it's about building learner awareness and autonomy. When you ask students what they need to practice, you're not just getting data, you're encouraging them to reflect on their own learning styles, their strengths, and their weaknesses. This helps them take more responsibility for their own educational journey. And that leads directly to sparking engagement. The key to a truly successful, especially topic-based course is knowing what genuinely interests and motivates your students. If you can tap into what they're curious about, what they love, or even what sparks a lively debate, your classroom will transform. They'll take over the conversation, and that's when the real magic happens. Once you've collected all this valuable information, what do you do with it? You analyze and reflect. Look for patterns in the questionnaire responses. What are the common themes? Where are the big differences in needs and preferences? Then this information becomes your blueprint. It helps you define program goals and objectives, design your syllabus with relevant topics, themes, and learning activities, select suitable materials, and ultimately plan your entire course delivery. Remember, needs analysis isn't a one-and-done deal. It's the crucial first step in a continuous cycle that includes delivering your course and then evaluating how well it worked. It's an ongoing process that helps you keep improving and truly bridge any English skills gaps your students might have. So, whether you're a new teacher or a seasoned pro, taking the time to understand your learners' needs isn't just good practice, it's the secret sauce to creating engaging, effective, and truly memorable learning experiences. That's all for today's episode of Classroom Compass. We hope this deep dive into learner needs and needs analysis gave you some great ideas for your own classroom. If you have any questions or want to share your own needs analysis success stories, connect with us on social media. See you next time.